Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and a viewer or a subscriber sent me this file and wanted to know how to put this plus sign inside of this text. This is actually Arial. So I'm going to left click, right click. While it's still selected, I'm going to go to Object, convert it to a curve. While it's still selected, I'm going to go Object and break curve apart. And then I'm going to get rid of the center part of the D. I'm going to hit P on the keyboard and put it right in the center. So this is an easy one. Because Corel is doing all the work for you, this is the same distance as this, and this is the same distance as that. So to finish his font, or their font, there you go right there, and it is a font. Now, I don't know why you would really want that, but must be a logo they're working on. And to check it out, just to make sure that it's transparent and that will not engrave in the middle, we can put a yellow sheet and you can see, so it would engrave like that. Now the more difficult one, and it's not really difficult, but a little bit not quite as easy, would be the B. He wanted a D and a B, and we're going to put this in the center of the page, and you can see that it's not really in the center. It's not between these two marks, and it's definitely closer on this end because the Corel is taking in the fact that this part versus this part. So it is between the center of these two parts. And I emailed the young man, and he wants it just like right there. So I'm just going to, and you could play with that. We'll go ahead and get the other part and put it. You can do this two different ways. We could line it up by grabbing it and clicking it on, I double clicked on it, and making it snap to that corner. Still got the rotation. Okay, and then you could just move it down, holding down the control button, and it would be equal. Or, once you figured out which one you want, you could select them, go both, and just hit L, and that would put it to the left. So these two cross signs or plus signs are in a line. Now the challenging part, so if this is where he wants it left or right, he wants it centered between this. So we're going to take a 2-point line, and we're going to get right on that node. We're going to start moving, then we're going to hold down our control button so it'll be parallel. Then what I would suggest is hold down your control button and move it straight up using that node, and it'll snap to it. Now all we need to do is take the parallel dimension tool and measure from that node, holding down the control button so you get a perpendicular line, and holding down that line, and you can see we're a little bit different, and I didn't get perpendicular. So we're going to take that line and delete it. This time we're going to hold down the control button to make sure it's perpendicular. Now, on this one we have 1.75 is the distance between there, and this regardless of what the size of the shape is. So we're going to get our calculator out, and we're going to 1.75 divided by 2 is 0.875. We're going to change our nudge factor to 0.875, and we're going to move that down. Now, they're both 0.87, and I'm rounding it up, but they're 0.88, and we'll just double check that. And there you go, it's 0.88. Now, this one's a little bit different because that hump on the bottom is a little bit bigger, but it's the same principle. We got 2.34. Let's bring our calculator back. 2.34 divided by 2. Now we need 1.17. Change our nudge distance to 1.17 and just nudge this up that distance. Now this cross, now we'll get rid of our marks, our parallel dimension tool, and get rid of this line. Now these two crosses are the same distance from that center, even though the bottom is a little bit bigger. This is what he wanted. And then all you do is take your Smart Fill tool and fill it in and move that out of the way. Now it's no longer a font because we converted it to a curve. But as you can see, it's transparent, and I don't know what kind of font that is or what kind of logo he's working on, but there are 2 letters and how to do them, and that would work with any other 2 letters. Anyway, I hope that helped him a little bit, and thank you for watching.